Hot damn. Hoyoverse has released the 3.1 drip, and it is... And here we are starting with Candace, the tanned Sumeru version of Lisa, as far as I'm concerned, because... Well, right off the bat, we see her with two different eye colors. We got that Egyptian thing going on. She has a pole arm and a shield, which is very unexpected. I don't think anyone... The leaks were not even talking about the shield as far as I'm concerned, at least the ones I've been looking at. So that was a big surprise. We do see a symbol of a bird here, which is pretty interesting. That being said, hello guys. We're here to tackle a bunch of stuff that Hoyoverse has tweeted. I am so hyped. I saw a few of these images as soon as I woke up because I was expecting drip to pop in today. And that being said, if you do enjoy this, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more of this. That being said, let's continue on with Candace. Holy smokes. So her title is the Golden Vow, Guardian of Aru Village. We won't go too much into Aru Village because that is big time leak spoilers that I don't want to go through. And we definitely see here a little blue. And then we also see this, which confirms that she is a Hydro Polearm, which is, I believe, our very first Hydro Polearm character. I absolutely love her design. Hydro, favorite element, dark blue hair. Hair color is kind of like Xiangling, but 1010, I agree. That Candace is a true descendant of King Desh. Oh, she's royalty? What? But she looks like a guardian with the shield and everything. Okay, well, she's royalty, guys. I don't know who King Deshret is, but it might be related to like an Egyptian pharaoh, considering all the details on her character design. I mean, just look at the eye over here. I'm so blanking out on all these names of things. I used to know this because I used to watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they would kind of tackle this a little bit, but I'm completely blanking out. Like, there's that guardian bird, there's that eye thing. What's really interesting is this headpiece over here. It looks like the shape of a moon, which water and the moon have quite a bit of ties together with each other, so it makes a lot of sense. And then you just get all these like hydro details, like raindrops essentially at the ends of her costume. This fabric piece over here seems to be very galactic. Like, you see a lot of stars and not necessarily constellations, but like stars and all that, which is really cool. Oh boy. Okay, and next we have Nilou, who I've been very excited for. Hydro, dancer, redheaded, pretty, cute. The dance of the lotus blooms, awakening from an ethereal dream. Man, her dancing is like probably going to look like a dream. Also, design-wise, I love it. I absolutely love every single pixel of her. So Hydro as well, 5-star. So she's a dancer for like a theater area, and she's like the main star, which is really cool. Dance of the lotus light is her thing, and wow, so pretty. I mean, we've seen her already, so there's not too much to go crazy about, which is really funny how the craziest thing from these last tweets from Hoyoverse is the 4-star, but that's because we already knew about the 5 stars. Like, she was already shown in trailers and all that, but it does not take away by her beauty, honestly. Wow. Next, we also have Sinnoh, who we've known about since very early on from one of the very first trailers that Hoyoverse has gone about. Here we are, official art with his basically barefoot, his cloak with ears. I really actually do not know if this is like his actual ears or is this just part of the costume. That's one thing I do not know. It would be really interesting to see if that is the case. But again, lots of Egyptian kind of details, which is really cool. Again, the eye here on a vertical on its side this time. Yeah, I mean, we've known about this. Another pole arm. Now, it's pretty interesting that basically the two Egyptian guardians both have pole arms. Makes a lot of sense, except one's a 5-star and the other one's a 4-star, but that does not take away from either of them. He's a general, I guess, and yes, confirmed Electro, adjudicator of secrets, which is really interesting. And I mean, if his lore has been leaked quite a bit, so this is not surprising to me. But wow, I haven't really gone over this yet, so we're just gonna do it here as well, and that is basically the 3.0 stuff. And we're just gonna basically start with the banner over here, and we have Tighnari, who again I'm like pretty excited for, but because he's just gonna go on standard banner, I can be patient and wait, and I have better things to grab. But the 4 stars, I mean, we already knew about Kali, which is great, a shield, which you probably kind of need, and official. And I just realized these are all archers. This is basically a banner made for me. Look at all these archers. It's a banner full of archers. But one thing is that I have Diona and Fischl already at C6, so there's only really 2 characters that I would want to get here, and I can get a free Kali, and Tighnari is going to standard banner, and I can be patient. But yeah, and then we have the weapon, and we don't really need to go over the 4 stars. Let's just focus on the 5 stars. And we have Vortex Vanquisher, which is technically Zhongli's signature weapon, even though it's not his best in slot, unless you're doing some crazy DPS thing, which can work, but it isn't really necessary. He has better options than this one. Then we have the Hunter's Path. And the thing about Hunter's Path is that it gives crit rate, which is competition for my Skyward Harp, but god dang does it give a lot of attack. Its base attack of 541 essentially is pretty insane. But the thing is that it gives a 12% to all elemental damage, which is pretty crazy. You apparently get a Tireless Hunt effect once you use a charge attack, which increases charge attack damage by 160% of Elemental Mastery. And this effect lasts for 12 charge attacks or 10 seconds, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now this bow is going to be insane for Melt Ganyu, and that is very tempting for me. That being said, I need to save my Primogems. The reason why, this bow that I really want, I don't have a Kokomi yet, and I do really like her, but then we have Nilou, Candace, Dendro Archon, and eventually Dehya, and patches are shorter. That is not a lot of time for Primogems and a lot of things that I want. So I'm going to have to manage things pretty carefully. I am going to have to skip Kokomi, unfortunately. This weapon I am going to have to skip because weapon banners are a trap, and I am not going to do that. Maybe make a wish, a 10 pull, one single 10 pull, potentially just for the funsies, but that's about it. Now, as for 3.1, that can really change things for me. My main focus right now is to save up for Dendro Archon, and I am guaranteed my next 5 stars, so I'm really trying to hold off on that. That being said, if this gorgeous Candace ends up being on the same banner as Nilou, it's over. I'm just gonna wish on that banner, straight up. Nilou and Candace on the same banner is just gonna make me go guaranteed Nilou, and then hopefully get a copy or 2 of Candace. That's just my plan. But if they're separate, if Candace goes on the same banner as Sinnoh instead, I can hold off for the Dendro Archon. That being said, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to be wishing on 3.1, or are you saving it for other things to come into the future? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that being said, it is time to end things here. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, adieu and goodbye. Peace.